Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Stefania. Thank you so much for finding me here. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm sending you all so much love and light for a beautiful 2023. So if you have been following my channel, you'll be wondering why I'm not doing a video for the weekly uplift. I'm doing this in audio format. I actually am just following the directives of the divine as I tune in as a spiritual teacher, an intuitive spiritual teacher, and a deep meditator. When I tune in through meditation and prayer and I connect with God, when I connect with Source, I always follow the lead, follow the spiritually led guidance that I receive. And I was getting that I will do this year. I'm going to balance the videos with audios this year. So we'll be doing guided teachings, guided meditations that you can just kick back and listen to. You don't always have to be watching me. And so it is. So I'll be switching it up, balancing it between video and audio this year. And you can give me your feedback in the comments section below and let me know how you're feeling. And I'm so grateful for all of the people who have subscribed. And I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. It's free, completely free for you. It takes no time at all. And it will help the messages of the divine, of the spiritual energy and source that moves through me for you, for all of you, to help us raise an open consciousness around the planet so that we can create a more peaceful and beautiful, loving planet for us all to live in. Now, as we begin this year, as I was meditating upon this week's uplift message, I was connecting with the word sustenance. Sustenance. Great word. When we think of sustenance, we think of getting, a good healthy meal, water, sustaining ourselves, and, getting everything we need to get through our day, getting up, getting a coffee, a protein shake, getting the breakfast in, etc. Or sustenance, right? Having all of our needs met on this material plane, meaning money, all of having the money that we need to take care of ourselves and provide for our families, etc. Right? Sustenance. Yes, that's what it means. But it also, as I'm tapping into the energy, I feel very strongly that I need to talk about spiritual sustenance. So if you think about, 98% of the human population, maybe even 99% of the human population, most people believe in an afterlife. Most people believe there is something beyond this physical plane. They believe that there's a soul. They believe there's a spirit. They believe there's something. Now, not everybody knows what that is, and there's a lot of debate, etc., right? Now, being a deep and avid meditator and spiritual teacher and intuitive medium, I do connect with spirit. I do connect with source and soul. I connect and commune with my God, divine energy. I do receive messages from spirits, etc. And so, of course, if you're on this channel and you are aligned with this energy and belief system, then this is the channel for you. If you're not, then, definitely just move on, etc. But we send you forth with love. But when you think about when I think about the 98 to 99% of people who do believe there is something beyond our physical bodies in the spirit, most people are not nurturing the spiritual body on a daily basis. What does this mean? You're getting up with sustenance. You're getting breakfast. You're picking up that phone and you're, scrolling social media and your emails. You're running out the door. You're getting ready for work, or maybe you've got a home office, whatever the case may be, right? You're going to the gym, sustenance. You're, making money, paying the bills. You're nurturing the mental body, physical body, emotional body. But the spiritual body gets left by the wayside by most people. So what I mean by this is that if you want to keep things in balance in your life, you got to nurture the spiritual body. So for me, as I wake up, surrendering the day to spirit, surrendering each day to the Holy Spirit, to God, to Source, however you connect with Source, whatever that word is for you. For me, it is God, and I will refer to that as God. You I'm surrendering the day to God. So I'm opening the door of my physical avatar for the wind, the Holy Spirit, to move through me and guide me each and every day so that I'm in alignment with the will of my higher soul, which is one with God, right? So through prayer, through meditation, through dropping into the silence, connecting in with my intuition. The more that I have meditated in the past 30 years, the more intuitive I become, to the point where I just know, like, for example, this is just a very small example, but I had a meeting booked yesterday at a certain time. Several hours before, when I woke up in my meditation, I knew that person was not going to make the meeting because it came through in my meditation. And then I readjusted my whole day before I even heard from them. And then 2 hours later, I heard from them. And of course, they confirmed that they couldn't make the meeting, but I already knew it. Now, that is an example of how when we surrender and start our day and we cultivate the connection with the divine essence of love and light that we are, it begins to demonstrate itself and express itself through that type of knowing, where you know and you trust, and therefore you're then in alignment. So if I hadn't have listened to that intuitive message, I wouldn't have adjusted my schedule in advance. And then had I not listened to it, I would have just gone through, and then she would have canceled, and then I would have been out of sync with that knowing, right? So it is, it's very helpful, actually, obviously very, very helpful and supportive when you're moving through a day, especially the busy lives that we all lead, right? We're not just tilling the soil every day as our ancestors were. Not that of course, that's very important work, but most of us are doing work that is completely not, it's not necessarily labor intensive. A lot of us are on our computers all day long, etc. And so the point is this: sustenance, spiritual sustenance. I feel very strongly that this year, a resolution for any of you, if this message is finding you, that this may be the best year for you to begin to tap into the spiritual body, get to know your soul. As you get out of your own way, you allow your loving soul to guide you each and every day, and then you get into alignment with your higher soul, your intuition. You then begin to create the sense of enlightenment within your being, and you become in your life contemplative, reflective, meditative, not reactive, reflexive. You manage anger. You're much more aware through self-realization. Then, I've seen this happen many, many times. People begin to nurture the spiritual body. Their lives begin to change. They begin to feel differently about their lives, about the people in their lives, etc. Relationships. You begin to awaken to the truest light and love and essence that you are, and being enlightened, tapping into that Christ consciousness, Christed light that you are made of. You are more in tune with the peace, more in tune with the joy. And this is why we are all here. We're all here to be peace and share that peace. Be joy, share that joy. Walk into a room, smile at someone, and lift their day up so that we can co-collaborate in this beautiful, amazing world in which we have the privilege to live in. So I encourage you to begin in your day with nurturing the spiritual body through prayer, through meditation, through connecting in with dropping in to the silence. I'm going to be uploading a very simple Vipassana meditation here also on the channel. And I will be this year also just giving you these tools, these tools to begin to cultivate your own spiritual practice. You can also jump on my daily divine download. I have a subscription service that I offer on a daily basis that helps you cultivate your spiritual practice to receive divine direction every single day. Speaking of divine direction, the guidance that you receive when you are more connected to your higher light, to your higher love, you receive those divine downloads, divine, spontaneous, energetic, enthusiastic messages that are your divine birthright. It helps you tap into an openness. You then become more open. There's the resistance that you may have had in certain areas of your life begins to melt. And you begin to observe and your life from a higher perspective, and you shift, you change. Sometimes it can feel uncomfortable, but it's not supposed to feel like hard work. I have seen other spiritual teachers talk about, the spiritual work being deep and hard work, but the truth is it's the complete opposite. When we're truly in alignment with the divine, it is nothing but glorious ease, bliss. When you start your meditation practice, it can feel a little bit like, I'm not getting anything, my mind won't stop racing, I can't do this, etc. The conscious mind we're trained, we're programmed to operate from our brain, from our conscious mind, not from super consciousness. So reprogramming the conscious mind and the brain takes time, takes patience. But trust me when I tell you, the benefit of nurturing and dedicating time to the spiritual body every single day is worth. There is no price you can put on the value that you receive in your consciousness, and that is the bliss, that is the knowing, that is the joy, that is appreciating every single day that you have, being and living in grace for the life that you have, the breath that you have, the body that you have. And being in that grace amplifies the energy of abundance. It amplifies the energy of sustenance. So then when we're in this energy, we make choices that are more aligned with our higher essence, and that leads us to greater prosperity, greater riches in every area of our life, because we're meeting the universe, we're meeting the energy with grace, with love, with peace, and that is God, that is source, that is the universe. Everything with God, everything with the universe is yes. It's always an absolute yes. So when we're meeting it with the spiritual sustenance and we nurture our spiritual bodies, we're taking our own key, putting it into the lock, and unlocking the connection to our higher being, to our higher light. The kingdom of heaven is within you, as Jesus said. And so it is. And so it is. Oh, I could go on and on. But this is what the messaging is for this first beautiful week of January. Connecting in with your spiritual sustenance. The most important energy is the spiritual body. Nurturing that spiritual energy. Bringing that into your daily practice. And as you do, it brings you these divine downloads, these divine epiphanies, these insights about the direction that your life is taking, helping you to live more supportively in grace, openness to a new path and new direction forward as the energy of the soul lights the pathway up for you as you move forward through a beautiful, amazing 2023. Okay, so I wish you all so much love and light. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I thank you so much for listening to this session, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Namaste. Bye-bye.